So local search engine, one of my favorite topics on is the local search engines because I think that they have so much power. Why should you care if you're in, like the software I use has 70 different areas, companies, that directories, search engines that they have agreements with that give you the right to put your information in there. Google goes out and looks at all these directories and sees if you're consistent. If you're in only 10 directories, if you have 10 different spellings of your name or address, which should they use? If you have different phone numbers, which is the one they should post? Google's intention really is to give you the best information available to anybody searching for you. So they would rather not give partial information if they don't think it's right. So if you really want to get a kind of awakening, if you go to dmaworld.com/articles, click on the picture for local search engines and you can get a free report of how Google looks at all your local search engines. Be prepared though, because if you haven't made an effort on that, it's going to look pretty ugly. There's also a difference. Besides my software, I also use aggregators. Now, some companies just use aggregators because they're cheap and they can send out to 100 directories. But they send it out in hopes that the information will be posted. There's no agreements. There's no consistency. And usually you're paying a monthly fee and the company may not even send out updates, monthly. And aggregators are not, it's just a nice request, say, can you please do this? Well, if I was going to spend money, I would rather spend it on software that has an agreement that will get posted. Now, my website, I've done this basic SEO work and some content marketing that we're going to talk about next. But I'm up to over 1,000 visitors a week looking at my website just from that. So, in my mind, in my customer's mind, I've got a customer that is a builder and they're booked out. I've been doing local SEO work and they're booked out for almost a year now. Last I talked to them fairly recently, because this stuff does work. It takes most people will tell you, 6 to 8 months. But in optimizing it, my experience with artificial intelligence, I've got it to work in about 3 months till we start seeing some actually really good results. And this is just one of the building blocks to a good digital marketing effort. Also, if you think about as far as customer retention, it's the same thing as far as if I wanted to deal with one of my customers and I was looking for their number. So I go to their website to pull their phone number to call them because I didn't have it in my phone for whatever reason. But this finding companies is important if you want people to find you. Or what happens if you see a company truck go by and you type in, I can't remember the name, but it was air conditioning. You type in air conditioning and people aren't going to go off the first page. You have to be around there. See, it's important to get posted.